In December of 1915, a miner at the Red Ash coal mine near Laurel, Pennsylvania, ended his shift and left a carbide lamp burning on a timber. It was December 6th. Over the weekend, with no crews around, the lamp ignited the timber, and then the anthracite seam behind it. When miners returned on Monday, the fire had already taken hold inside the workings. The operators, they tried to contain it with methods that they had available at the time. They pushed sand into openings and built concrete seals. Early notices said that the fire had been stopped. That wasn't true. It hadn't. The coal beds in that section tilt about 10 to 15 degrees, and the fire followed old rooms and crosscuts into deeper parts of the mine. By the early 1920s, engineers confirmed it had spread into multiple veins tied to the Red Ash and Stanton workings. During that same decade, Pennsylvania engineers drilled a series of shallow and deep boreholes across the ridge to track fire using temperature and gas readings. This became one of the earliest systematic surface-based surveys of an underground coal fire in the northern anthracite field. The results showed a larger, more connected burn zone than operators expected. And inside those old chambers, temperatures reached about 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit, 540 degrees Celsius. The fire sat roughly 200 to 300 feet underground, 60 to 90 meters. Heat fractured the rock, and vents opened near homes along the ridge. Residents reported sulfur odors on cold mornings as early as the 1930s. By the 1960s, state and federal crews stepped in with heavier work. They cut trenches, added new bulkheads, and bought out families living above most active areas so equipment could move safely. The fire slowed, but not enough to extinguish it. Surveys from the late 20th and early 21st century show it's still active in many isolated chambers. The Laurel Run fire remains one of the longest burning in the northern anthracite field, a reminder of how one event in a mine can continue long after the mining ends. These are Interesting Things with JC.